Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. Good to have you with us on the show. If you're watching the show now, well, you can watch the full show actually on YouTube. Happening right now, HCC's Northeast Campus is joining with community partners for the Be Successful Initiative Job and Resource Fair. It offers prospective and current students direct access to enrollment support and educational opportunities. At the HCC booth, attendees can receive one-on-one guidance on fall registration, explore student support services, and connect with HCC staff who can walk them through programs, pathways, and resources available across the college. This fair is designed to help individuals who are just starting college, or continuing their education to take the next step with confidence. The event underscores our commitment to expanding access to education and ensuring students have the tools they need to succeed. Recently, through a partnership with Bloomberg Foundation, HCC has been able to partner with local pipe fitter 221. Houston's skilled trades community continues to be shaped by a long-standing force in the industry. Pipe Fitters Local 211, United Association Local has trained generations of pipe trade professionals since its charter started in 1949. Now, HCC's Industrial Pipe Fitter program prepares students for entry-level careers in industrial pipe fabrication and installation. Students receive training in screw pipe, socket weld, and many other systems. Let's take a look at this partnership and what it means to you.
Union Apprenticeship works because it is not just training, it is a job, an education, and a career pathway all connected together. Apprentices earn while they learn. They receive classroom and hands-on instruction, work under experienced journeymen, and graduate into a high-skilled career with real wages, benefits, and long-term opportunity. What HEC and Bloomberg are helping do is connect students, schools, employers, labor, and training programs so the pathway is clearer. The student gets exposure, the employer gets a strong pipeline, and the region gets skilled workforce it needs. Local 211 is proud to be part of this because we do not just need workers, we need trained, safe, professional craftspeople who can support the Gulf Coast economy for decades to come.
The program emphasizes the National Center for Construction Education and Resource core and industrial pipe fitter curriculum to support industry standard training and workforce readiness. If you'd like more information on this program, go to our homepage and search for programs and courses. Now, as we head into the break, we want to highlight another student success story. Derisi Likatovich planned on going to a four-year college, but when her financial situation changed, she turned to HCC. Here's her story.
When I moved to Houston, my initial plan was go to University of Houston, but I had to work because my path was super non-traditional. And so school for me was really a financial investment, and I wanted to make sure that I could afford it and that I wouldn't have to go into debt right after. So ultimately I chose HCC. I knew I belonged in healthcare, but I lived a very interesting life that could take me in lots of different directions. So I needed a major that was going to be very versatile. So business administration was ultimately the best path for me. Walking into one of the campuses was really refreshing. I felt a lot of comfort because of how culturally diverse the campus is. There was this natural sense of acceptance that I really appreciated, and I eventually took those feelings with me as I transferred into Texas Tech. The transfer from HCC after I graduated, moving to Texas Tech University was pretty seamless. I understood the structure of the process to get from point A to point B, and the support that I had at HCC was really helpful. I knew if I needed help, I knew who to call, and that made it very easy for me. HCC and my work experiences combined helped me prepare for executive level leadership in a multitude of ways. A couple of main ways that have really stuck with me. One is understanding people and people dynamics. I was able to enter a system where I was surrounded by diversity, surrounded by different interactions, and that really helped me. The second was learning how to interpret those systems inside of people and building it into emotionally intelligent operational systems inside of my world in healthcare. Right now, I really want to give back to HCC students and really students across the healthcare industry. I don't want to limit it to one area, but I am particularly interested in giving back to HCC just because of what good things it brought to me. The reason why I want to step into that role is so I can help bridge the gap between academics and real-world healthcare operations. So I want to be that person who can mentor them and say, hey, here's how you can navigate through these complex challenges that you will ultimately face whenever you enter the healthcare industry. I'm very grateful to HCC for different reasons. One, again, was the cultural diversity. That really has opened up my perspective on how I lead in the work that I do. And the second reason is really the accessibility. If I had a problem, I knew that they would be there to help me.
It's her leadership and her desire to give back that encouraged her to tell her story, and we thank her for that. What's the significance of this upcoming Monday, July the 13th? We're going to tell you what that means when we return. We're back after this.
My name is Irene. My job is community school coordinator. My mom taught us that it doesn't matter how much money you have, you can always find a way to help. We started the pantry because the needs were so great. We're very fortunate to have the food bank just a few miles down. I just want our kids to experience what other kids experience and learn to say, what do I want to be when I grow up? And not worry about food.
And as floodwaters continue to rise, thousands are left destitute.
We already see major fire spread.
Hundreds of homes have been destroyed by the wildfires, which continue to blaze.
The storm barreled ashore overnight, packing 130-mile-per-hour winds.
Utter devastation. Now search and rescue efforts.
Across the country, disasters have left many in need of emergency shelter.
You can help those impacted by disasters, big and small. Give now.
Pick up! Joe, pick up the phone. Open up, man.
Connection saves lives. Reach out and check in on a loved one today.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis with Houston City College. And you know, we are Houston City College. We celebrate everything about the city, and including the significance of this upcoming Monday, which is July 13th. And it's kind of 713 Day, going back to the old original area code for the city of Houston. And right now we've got Ferrell from the Buffalo Bayou Partnership to tell us about a very special project we can all check out at the Cisterns, which is I mentioned before we went on break, when we were on break, that I went to the Cisterns when it first opened in 2016. I used to live along Buffalo Bayou. It's an incredible, really gem of Houston, like our unknown secret.
Yeah, it definitely feels a bit like Secret Houston down in the Cistern when you visit.
And a lot of people may not know, but if you're familiar with that area, there's the Sabine Street Bridge, and of course the beautiful Bayou Park where we ran hundreds of times. But if you go on top of what is the Cistern, there's a park there. There's this Zen area and a stage.
There is. We call that park the Waterworks, and we hold a lot of festivals, a lot of family-friendly programming up there all year round.
So the Cistern itself, you go inside, and it's hard to describe. It's a cavern. It looks almost like a cathedral with columns, and it used to hold water back in the day for this. There was a water supply for the city of Houston.
It was actually. It was constructed in 1926. So this is actually the 100-year anniversary of the cistern. Very exciting for us. And it held up to 15 million gallons of water when it was first constructed.
When did they stop using that?
In 2007, it was decommissioned because they found a leak that was irreparable, unfortunately. But our organization, Buffalo Bayou Partnership, rediscovered it in 2010. And original plans for it were for it to be a parking garage. And at this
didn't do that, although I probably would have used it living over.
But our team ended up finding a hatch to go inside and explore. So they climbed down a ladder, walked around the space, and thought, this is too incredible not to preserve.
So what do you have going on Monday in celebration of 713 and also the 100-year anniversary of the cistern?
So it's fun for us. This is the first time we've participated in 713 Day, which is, as Todd said, on Monday. And right now we have our fifth site-specific art installation in the cistern that's called Undercurrents by Mexican-Canadian artist Rafael Lozano.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen something online about that. Some incredible art.
Yes, it's a very interactive and immersive art installation that mixes pulses of light, visitor voices, recordings from local poets.
Right.
And it's all kind of themed around the idea of communication.
Now, I know when I went into the cistern, they were showing us how you could shout out and listen to it echo everywhere. And people might wonder, why is it not a live music venue? Well, that's the exact reason. But you guys use space, sound, and light in certain ways to really give an amazing experience.
We do, because the cistern is such a specific environment. When we commission artists to create a new piece for the space, they're really challenged with working with the nature of that space, both acoustically and visually.
Now, when I went in, we had to book ahead of time. Is that still the case, or can you show up and pay and go in?
You can walk up. We do take walk-ups. We'll be open 10 a.m. to about 6:30 p.m. on Monday.
Okay.
It closes at 7, so we leave a little 30-minute window there for folks to go in and explore. But we recommend booking ahead of time on our website, buffalobayou.org. We do take walk-ups though.
I was amazed, I lived along Buffalo Bayou for the better part of 10 years. And I was amazed at all the things the partnership is in, not just maintaining the park itself, but you guys have so many activities. I think at one point there was a boat tour that went on as well.
We do. We offer boat tours from May through October. So they're going on right now.
Right now.
Yeah, you can get a boat tour. I think fan favorites are the ones that go to the Waugh Bridge and watch the bat emergences at sunset. So that's a really fun one.
And if you haven't seen that, the bat emergences is very cool. And what really amazed me about those bats is when I was living there, we had several freezes, and unfortunately would decimate the bat colony, but they seem to reflourish in twofold by the next season.
Yeah, so fun fact, the Waugh Drive Bridge colony is the only year-round colony in Texas because
of the
Houston's weather is so temperate.
Yeah.
Not all of them migrate south during the winter, but most of them do. So that's why you see a big boom in population in the summer and it dwindles a bit in the winter.
It's amazing when they start taking off, because I used to live in a high rise, and every now and then there, I guess we'd go with the wind patterns. They would come right by where we're sitting out there watching them. And you're like, wow, it's an incredible sight. And that's still a very popular event. And that's a free event too.
It is. This summer, we're doing our annual Summer Species Series, which is a series of programs where we highlight a species that is native to Buffalo Bayou. So this year, it's actually the Mexican free-tailed bats that live under the bat bridge. So we're doing bat chats on Friday nights, bike rides to go see the bat emergence, and then our bat boat tours as well.
Now, the bat thing happens every night, folks, so you can go out there and watch it every night. And 713 Day, for more information, go to the website. We'll have it in our social media post after the show. Caitlin Ferrell from the Buffalo Bayou Partnership, we appreciate you joining us and telling us about all the great events you guys are doing.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. All right, we're going to be back in just a few moments, and we've got a student story that you'll want to see. We'll be back.
There have always been a few, ready to fight and win. Since 1775, these few have been Marines, and they come from across this land to defend the future of our nation. This year, our Corps celebrates 250 years, and Marines are proud to serve this country each other, and all that is still to come for America.
I remember seeing St. Jude commercials on TV and wondering, like, is that place legit? Like, those commercials are nice, but is that like a real thing? And having lived it, I can say for sure that that money is being put to incredible use. I've never once had to wait for insurance to approve a test or approve a medication. We didn't have to worry about any of those things thanks to the donations, and our family is forever grateful because it's completely changed our lives.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. Houston City College enrolls international students from more than 120 countries each year. In fact, HCC has the largest international student population of any community college in the United States. We want to showcase a day in the life of one of our outstanding international students. She's one of our international ambassadors. Angelina Nemzu came to HCC from Gabon and Cameroon to study biology. From food to friends to music, let's take a look at all the things that she discovered as a student at HCC.
Well, it's Angelina. I'm an international student ambassador from Gabon and Cameroon, and today we are going to do a day in my life at HCC. So this is the library first floor. I don't like this spot to study. Mine is actually over there, like the last table, or come with me, I'm gonna show you. I enjoy sitting here. In general, I like put my chair over there to have the view. I love when it's raining, because when it's raining, it's good to see. So this is where I literally come to study or read my notes before the exams. This is my friend Julian. We are, how do you say, seatmates or something?
Yeah, classmates.
Seatmates, actually.
Sure.
Okay, so classmate and seatmate during for the biology class, and also we are doing volunteering at the Health Museum together for the DBKC lab. So yeah. Introduce yourself, Julian.
Well, yeah, I'm Julian. I'm a biology major. I go to HCC, of course. I come Monday through Thursday, and like she said, I volunteer with her at the Health Museum down the block.
Hello, it's Angelina, and welcome to my Tuesday and Thursday live. I'm doing volunteering at the Health Museum for the DBKC lab, and today we're going to spend some time with me. So come in. I feel like it's like a Kardashian TV show. Okay. Okay. So this is Joycelyn. She's my boss here.
Okay, so I'm Jocelyn. I'm the cell lab coordinator, and my job here is to maintain the lab. And so Angelina is one of our volunteers, and she is in charge of helping me maintain the lab, as well as learning just how to do the prep work to grow bacteria and all of that. So yeah, I think she fits in really well in here. What else? I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
it. There is nothing else to say. I'm perfect.
I had like a wig on my hair. I was a girl.
I went back home actually this summer for my parents' wedding. Yay! So yeah, I miss them a lot, and I think that since I'm like the only child of my mother and the last born of my father, so I always like live with mom and dad. So it was pretty difficult because I left Gabon in 2023. Like I said, I was 15. I just finished high school, yes, because I got my high school diploma at 14. It was pretty early, but yeah. So I have been like struggling a lot with that, like really a lot. It's something that traumatized me actually, because I don't really want to talk about it because I'm just gonna be crying. But yeah, I miss my parents a lot because it's difficult. Like imagine like living with your parent, and then at 15 just take you like that, and then put you in the real world life. Now you're going to the university, you're in a new country, you have a new language. Sometimes you just hear, don't even realize that you're not with your parents anymore and stuff like that. So yeah, I struggled like last year with that a lot. I was just crying every day, every day, every day. And then I was calling my dad every time. And he was like, okay, stop calling me because he was like, stop calling me because you have to go through that to become like a grown woman, you know. But it's how life is, and you just gotta. Yeah, I was just calling him and crying like, I want to go back home, I want to go back home, I want to come fish here, I want to go back home. And then now I'm the one who's going to say, okay, hi, hello. No, I'm not going to be available to talk to you today because I have my math class back. So, yeah, I mean, you just get used to it, but I think it's really difficult for international students in general, but not just international students, but I would say people in general to like be good for their family and then being put into the real world life. So yeah. To be honest, I'm not that much comfortable here yet because I'm still struggling. Something that helped me was crying. Like, to be honest, no, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just crying because sometimes you just like here with a lot of emotion, a lot of thought, and it's just overwhelming you when the only thing that you can do is crying. So I'm just like crying, dancing, listening to music. And I'm a really bad dancer, by the way. But I enjoy dancing. I don't know. I just put the music and my body's just moving. You know. I'm not really good at this, baby shark.
It's cool. It's really cool.
It's really cool.
Listen.
Okay, I just do it for 1 minute, so. It's difficult. I'm not used to it, but I'm trying to find a way to be. I'll say it like that. Because, yeah. Sometimes I'm just crying. Like, I cried like yesterday because I had a lot of biology assignment to do, and it was like, oh my God, yeah, they have the exam coming. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I was like crying, and I called my dad. It was like, okay, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. So, yeah, there is no miracle solution. Just accept going through that, because the first step to heal is to accept that you're going through something. Just find someone who's gonna be there for you, listening to you, and trying to give you some advice. Hello! Hi! This is literally who I am. I like doing that. But not with Julian, because sometimes I hate him. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the shows are on YouTube. We thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week on Up to the Minute.